Hey, Shalom. Shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Bahashem, Waharakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, many blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect, the house of David, the Bayaf Dawadah. All right, for whom these epistles are written for, man. All right, the last days are upon us. All right, the weather's turning cold. All right, man, it's going down, man. All right, this is exactly what we've been preaching for. All right, starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, all the way down, man. All right. So as you can see on the screen here, all right, this is from an article from RT News, and hey, man, we're coming into the times where these people are gonna turn on you, man. There's even guys that's in this, they're so called in the truth, bro, that are gonna turn on you, man. They're gonna snitch on you. All right, they're gonna turn your name in for pressure, bro. Hey, man, you gotta consider all things in this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's very, very important you know who you're around, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't just be around anybody, man. You make sure that you know what I'm saying, like you're around stand-up men, for the most part, man, because pressure bust pipes, man. And some of these guys, man, who's in the truth, man, they're gonna be the main ones. Hey, he's over here, he lives here, da 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 da. He might even break out the cuffs himself. You gotta understand, man. In these last days, man, brother's gonna turn against brother, mom's gonna turn against daughter, son against father. All right, these are things that's going to happen, man. And that's why you gotta prepare your minds for what's about to happen, man. We're not going to get bugged out by this. We understand what's happening. We understand that this is a part of the story. It says, police chief dragged after declaring British civic duty is snitching on neighbors who violate COVID-19 rules. Now, it's not hard to see that there's a chance. Well, not a chance. There's a good possibility that this is going to turn into, the microchip. Meaning, meaning that when the microchip is being presented, all right, the police are going to, incentivize others, civilians, so-called, other citizens of America, all right, to to snitch on their fellow neighbors, man. Even your mother, it might turn you in. More than likely, they're gonna make it financially feasible for you to turn in your neighbor, man, to turn in your brother, to turn in your sister, and this is when the times of when you are we're gonna find out who's truly real in this thing. All right, talking of the elect, man, the elect is going to be stand-up men, man. Let's get to the article. It says a UK police constable has been deluged with mockery and Hitler memes after arguing it's every resident's duty to turn in neighbors and local businesses for breaking lockdown rules. It says, and complaining British culture reviles snitches, right, as well as should. UK residents who report their neighbors and local businesses to the police for violating the country's increasingly stringent COVID-19 control measures are just doing their civic duty and should be praised, not ostracized. Merseyside Chief Constable Andy Cook told the Daily Mail on Wednesday. It says, people are doing their civic duty and contacting us for the right reasons, he stated, insisting the vast majority of people across the country are really concerned about this, and any information that you can give us in relation to breaches will save lives, and that's why people are reporting to the police, lamenting that the practice of turning one's neighbor into the authorities So and this is, hey man, call law Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. It says, lamenting that the practice of turning one's neighbor into the authorities for minor infractions wasn't more widely accepted among respectable Brits. Cook blamed a sneering culture for placing rats at the bottom of the social hierarchy. But here's the funny shit. Let's keep it real. Here's the funny shit about what he's saying. All right. See, the hypocrisy of these devils is unreal, right? When you think about it. What is the whole thing about the police? They call it the blue shield, correct? They call it the blue shield, meaning the blue wall of silence. All right? Meaning inside the police organizations around the world, man, if you're a snitch, bro, you're looked down upon. So for him to say it's your civic duty, but then, okay, but if somebody snitched on him, if he did something wrong, hey, guess what? He's going to be the main one talking about snitches get stitches. You know? He the main one that's going to be placing rats on your windows shield and shit. All right? Damn hypocrite. It says his remarks weren't received well on social media. Slakia. I had to damn phone froze up on me. It says this is what Hitler and these are some of the memes they were making. Report your neighbors if they break lockdown rules. You know, never forget that everything Hitler did in Germany was legal. It says this is what Hitler and Stalin demanded of their people, one user pointed out. One suggested the cops focus on fighting real crime. Merseyside saw a 6.3% increase in violent crime over the past year, according to the statistics released in July. All right. It says a few played along, tweeting that they could hear voices of people having fun and not living in fear, and even saw two people hugging, no face masks. They were even smiling. Several suggested that strategy of enlisting civilians to police their neighbors would backfire, both by destroying trust in the police and by creating suspicion in communities. You think he gives a damn? Esau don't care, man. Esau only cares about himself, man. It says Cook's paean to come and snitch came on the heels of familiar comments by West Midlands Police and Crime Commissioner David Jameson, who said in a Tuesday interview that the police would not hesitate to break up Christmas and other holiday celebrations if they flagrantly violated the government's rules on gathering. National Police Chiefs Council Chair Martin Hewitt also promised quicker enforcement of blatant rule violations early this week, urging members of the public to report egregious breaches. Woo, man. Call Halayim Yahweh Shemal Shah, man. It says, like pubs being open past 10 p.m. cutoff that put everybody at risk. As of Wednesday, the NPCC had issued 20,223 fines for violations of the COVID-19 restrictions, including 980 spot tickets for breaking lockdown. It says, unlike Jameson, however, Hewitt declined to speculate on whether his officers would be breaking up Christmas parties, instead merely urging the public to take heed of the rules in whatever part of the country they opted to spend the holiday. It says, despite a steep fall in number of deaths with COVID-19 from the pandemic's peak earlier this year, the UK has introduced a strict 3-tier lockdown nationwide, barring people from congregating in groups larger than 6 and prohibiting home visits. Sounds like there's going to be matter of fact, there's already a lockdown. But this is beautiful though, hey man, because eventually this is going to lead to when the microchip is actually being pushed, all right? those who don't have the microchips, you're going to be public enemy number one, man. People are going to be snitching on you. All right, they're going to be calling in anonymously. All right, it's going to be your own baby mama. It's going to be your own wife. You know, if your kids are old enough, you know, your daughter might snitch on you, turn you in. You know, if you don't have the microchip, all right, they're going to be dialing anonymously while you sleep in the bed. You know, they're going to like, come, please hurry. Please hurry. He's dangerous. Let's get a scripture, man. You already know where we're going. This is Revelation 13 and 16. And it says, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. That's right. So you're gonna, for those who take this microchip, you know, this is just the beginning, man. All right, and don't say this is not, man. Come on now. This society is hanging on by a thread, man. A single thread, man. All right. It's not going to take long before this place finally just crumbles, man. It's not going to take long at all, man. So, you know, pretty soon we're coming into the time when the microchip's being pushed, and all of the true believers, they're going to be turned in, or for the most part, all right? And we're going to realize who's truly in this truth, man. You know? Because, you know, you hear things in Israel. All right, certain bug outs, certain reprobates. All right, you know, you don't know who's in the truth. Well, we're gonna know in that day, baby. We're gonna know in that day. All right, because if you ain't as committed to this truth, all right, it's gonna be revealed, man. You know. Esau gonna have some of y'all in a predicament, man, where he's gonna have the gun to your kid's head, man, in your face, to your wife's head, man. What you gonna do then? You gonna take that chip? We'll see. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, Ba'ashem, Waharakah Kadash, Shalom.